Hey, once again, Deb, this is Nye McGee with EURweb.com. Thank you for giving me your time today to speak about your new reality series, Deb's House. This is so exciting. I feel like if anybody in the music industry deserves a reality series about discovering the next hot star, it should be you for sure. So
Thank
with that's right, with that said, let me kick things off by asking the most obvious question, and that is, what inspired you to create Deb's House, and how does this show differ from other music competition reality series?
Good question. You're the first one, the good one. So I created this show some years ago. This is not new. And being on reality TV, watching reality TV, and especially music, I don't like them. They cookie cutters. It doesn't really tell what it really takes for you to get in this industry and what you really have to do. And nothing becomes of these people later on. I wanted something different. And even when I went to Brett, because the first time I was going to do it, I didn't like the way they really wanted it done. And I remember me and Brett sat down and I told Brett, I need my show different. I can't have it the same way. I got to show what it takes to get in there. I got to show some of the steps because we don't have artist development anymore. And it's what we need. And that's why, a lot of times you wouldn't have one-hit wonders. They get one record and they don't come back anymore, or they get a record and now all these issues start coming about. So I just needed something different. I want a real reality show. I said, I want my show to be real. I want it shot in real time. 2 weeks we shot that. We had too much material in 2 weeks. It was too much. There is so much more than what you're going to be seeing. But I wanted to get to the core of each one of these ladies. That's why every one of them is different. Every woman is different there. And nobody understood. Why'd you pick them? Why'd you pick this? Why'd you pick that? Why? A big 3-letter word. Why? But that's for me. It's not for you. I see something that other people don't see. And everybody deserves an opportunity. I don't want the hourglass body. When I came up, we had everybody that was in there. Didn't matter how big, how small. Didn't matter any of that. Your color, nothing. That's what I wanted. I wanted people, but to show one thing, that they were all women and everybody was going through something. And let's bring this out in this music. So you can bring out your anger and you can go through all that before we go to the next level. So this is not a one-part thing here. It's multiple parts. And it's like we're still working now, even though it's not on air.
Oh, so you're still filming episodes for this?
We're not
filming.
Current. We're not filming. We're working.
Oh,
so you get
right.
to see what you see there, and we have a tour that's going to go on, and then you'll get to hear the after effects with them.
Well, Deb, I want to really quickly touch on something that you just said that really is lingering in my mind now, because I didn't know this, and perhaps a lot of up and coming or aspiring artists aren't aware of this as well, and they're curious. You said there's no more artist development. Why is that?
I mean, I don't know. I'm always like, one of the things that people get aggravated with me about, even when they come to me, is like, and put their music out. I'm not putting your music out tomorrow. I need to develop you. I need to see who you are. I need to know what's going on with you. Like when I put you out there, you ain't coming down. You're going to be able to deal with everything that's coming your way. Proven factor. I've done it multiple times. Not just in artists, but even in producers. You have to have that. You can't just put people out there and they have all these issues. That's why you have addicts and all these things that's going on with them. Because now that they come into that success, they don't know how to deal with it. One thing about us in the urban community, we know how to make money, but ain't nobody ever taught us how to keep the money. So when we get it, we don't know what to do with it. You go in to buy cars and jewelry and clothes and all these different things. Then you just completely destroy your life.
Yeah. So let me ask you, what qualities were you looking for in the contestants for Deb's House?
It varied. I'm so special. It varied. And you want to know another thing? This is so crazy. There's a piece of me in each one of them. There's something in me in each one of them. And that's what make me be able to be so good with people sometimes.
Yeah, each one of the ladies, I mean, for fans who have been following you on social media or watching you on reality shows, you are passionate and you are, and I mean this respectfully because I'm like this too. We're fiery women. And
Yes.
so a lot of every girl on this show has that fiery element. And you
Mm.
don't see that. They bring a level of sass that you can relate to, especially
And
as
I
Black
love that.
women.
I
Yeah,
love it. And that's what
yeah.
people don't understand. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't get it. Like, they're on my page now because a clip is placed up on my page, and I'm being like cussed out, called fake, called all that kind of stuff. But and I'm not saying anything. You know, normally in the street, I don't go for the disrespect, but I don't feel like that's disrespect. I need to allow you to vent. I need to allow you to say whatever it is that you need to say to get this up out of you. I'm not going through that. To shut up, or you can't talk to me like that, and you can't do this. You got freedom of speech. This is still your career at the end of the day. You still have a level of something of what you want and how you want. Your voice is still going to be heard, and it will be heard by me. I will listen to this. And when I say stop, we're going to stop. It ain't going to be stop because you hurting my feelings or you doing something like that. It's just enough of it now. Now it's time for us to move on. Point
Yeah,
taken.
you definitely don't sugarcoat your
No,
interactions with these ladies.
no.
So how do you use your extensive experience in the music industry to mentor and guide these women?
Can I tell you the real secret? It has nothing to do with this music industry. I'm a mother. I don't know how to be nothing but a mother. And that's my problem. My gift is my curse, and my curse is my gift. I love being a mother, even though I know these are not my children, but they my children. I believe in that village, a village that we've lost, but I still have a village. I still have one. And I feel that I'm responsible. I feel responsible now. So somebody got to do something. We all can't sit back and keep watching this and let this stuff happen and talk about it and going in social media, the murder capital of the world, and saying all these different things. We can't sit back and do this. No. As an older woman, I feel it's my responsibility to come in. You can call me, oh, you can call me anything you want to call me. It don't matter. But try to get here. Try to get to where I'm at. And it's okay. I can take all that. It don't matter to me. But I'll tell you this, at the end of the day, they're going to be better than what they was when they came on there. And not everybody can I do something for. But guess what? Those that make me bust my behind to get them to where they got to go, that's all that matters. They got to want it more than I want it. They got to see more in them than I see in them. And I'll help them get there.
Are there any contestants that you observed had more passion than the others and they made it to the end? Did we see any? I mean, no spoilers, but does anybody not make the cut? Do they leave Deb's house before it's time to leave Deb's house? Because they just couldn't hang.
Just watch. Make sure you watch this Friday. Make sure you watch. If you see
Very
when we
good.
came up, I had to eliminate people. Like, that was last week. If you seen what happened last week, I said no fighting in my house. There's no fighting in there. I'm not going to have that. This will not be Ratchet TV. I'm not going to have women battling it out. And you ain't tearing up nobody's house down. That's so disrespectful. We're not doing that. We got to learn to agree to disagree and disagree to agree. That's the thing that's important. And it's okay for you to say whatever it is that you have to say. But it's some things we just can't do.
How challenging was it for you to navigate these various personalities? I mean, like you just said, you had to put out a fire with the fighting. Beyond that, Is it difficult kind of wrangling all these young women together, these strong personalities, and getting them to coexist and work together?
Let me tell you something that's funny, right? This was a struggle. I had a house mother, right? And I wanted the house mother to go in the house because at first, I was gonna stay in the house, stay in my bedroom, stay right there, stay with the girls, right? I said, nah. If I stay in this house, I'm not gonna really see who you really are. If I put somebody in this house, we're not gonna see. They're gonna be sneaking. So let's get the cameras up and let them be in the house and let them just go at it. You know, that's your natural drama. Let them just be in there. Now you can really see who and what you're really dealing with. And that pretty much tells you what you have to deal with. That was cute. And then there are challenges. So there's some challenges that's going to go on, a blank canvas challenge that's going to be, woo, that's going to blow people's mind. You know, vocal training. You know, one of the things that people don't know is that rappers need vocal training too. You have to train your voice. The contests is like the fashion, you know, we went into fashion. There's so much that we went into. Interviewing, you know, media training, because they all think they know what it is to do. They think that all you have to do is go in the studio and make a record and you're a star. Put it up on Spotify. Here it goes. It ain't registered. Ain't nothing going on with it. They just know so much. And you know, women know everything. You know, we just know it all. Can't be told nothing. That's the fun part of it all. Seeing people that's on there and them learning what this is all about. And they numbers. Nothing get me more than everybody talking about how many followers they got. So they now superstars because they have followers. that just cracks me up when they do that. No work. You want other people to work for you. You want other people to take you to the door and then you say, oh, I did this. Yeah, you did it in the studio. You might have made a record, but that's not going to get you through this door. It's more than just that record. That's so one part of the vessel.
No, go. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Yeah, that's okay. That's one part. Now there's so many other legs. Like you're the head. There's body parts to you in order for you to be able to move. You need legs. You need feet. You need them toes. So it's all these body parts. I don't think an artist realizes how many people it takes to bring them to the top. Even for me, with all that I do, but I can't do without my team. I have to have my team there. And that's important. And these are things that they have to know. And they want everything for nothing. Just do it for me. I did this. I made this stuff happen. I don't want to hear no more artists talk about, oh, this one took from me. That one did that. That one did. No, y'all took from a lot of people. People's time, everything that people did, spending morning, noon, and night, because this is about relationships. A lot of this stuff have to do with relationships. Anybody can make a star. Listen to the stuff that's out there now. Fascinating.
And like you said, there's so many one-hit wonders. It's in the hip hop scene is not like it used to be when I was growing up, where you got albums and there was hit after hit on the album. You got multiple music videos. You couldn't wait for your favorite hip hop artist to drop another album because you knew it was going to be fire.
Right.
Everybody now, well, not everyone. It's just one hit, and then you don't hear from them again.
And then you want to know something? Even when people go to the shows, they go to those shows just to hear that hit. And after that hit is over, they're getting up leaving. Exactly. Nothing else do they hear. Nothing else do they know. They play the same 5 people on the radio every day. When there's tons and tons of artists that are out there. There's tons and tons of people that's trying to get in. There's so many. And how y'all picking these people? Because of the internet? And then y'all get them and you can't go no further with them. Then they in so much pain and all the stuff that they're going through. This is more than a numbers game. This is people's lives that's at stake. We have people's lives, and hopefully we'll be able to surface, at least deal with the surface of some of that pain, and give them the tools to be able to deal with a lot of that stuff and put it out there and let people know and let them hear, and don't be ashamed. Let them know what's going on.
Absolutely. How do you see Deb's House impacting the careers of the participants on this show and the music industry as a whole?
I feel that for these girls, like, they're on their way to their success. Okay. And then I hope that it changes the way these labels are looking at artists. You understand what I'm saying? Knowing that, especially for us as women, need development, but without all of the fancy stuff, because, you know, one of the things that happened is financially it became kind of like a problem, because here you got a girl that was wearing a Walmart outfit when she came in there, and now she thinks she's supposed to have Gucci, Prada, Louis, and everything else when they come in there. Like, women are so expensive. You know, the hair, all of that stuff that they have that you didn't have before. So it's not just about that. Yes, your looks mean something, and your, you know, the appearance of you means something, but you should be wanting more things. And I hope that the labels pretty much get involved even more and pay attention to these girls and see what, and let's develop and let's put people out there. Don't be afraid to take a chance. Don't be afraid to have a gamble, and put people in there that know what the heck they do and that want to work.
Amen to that. Very good. Well, Miss Deb, once again, a pleasure to speak with you. I'm looking forward to watching the rest of this season. Deb's House, thank you so much for giving me your time today.
You got it. Thank you so much.